Alright, welcome everybody. Welcome back to another dungeon streaming video. Dungeon stream video, I'm a good one. Welcome back to another stream. We are going to be doing some more PMU Dungeon Running today. Looking for some more suggestions. I have 3 dungeons right now, but I think I maybe want to run 5-ish or so. So, if you have, if you have any suggestions, I'm open to them right now. Let's not put those online though. The first dungeon we're gonna head off to though today is Mount Moon. You guys are gonna need to head out to Archford for this. Alright. So like mentioned, we are heading out to an Archford dungeon first of Mount Moon. If you're in the chat, like I said, I'm looking for dungeon suggestions, so if you guys want to suggest a few. So far I have Mount Moon is going to be first. Then we are going to go to Sunrise Temple. After that, we are going to head to Voltaic Rainforest. If you guys have more suggestions than those, I am looking and open for them. If you're just coming in, welcome to the stream. So like I said, as you guys can see, I am heading out over to Mount Moon. Hey Steve Killer, how's it going today? So yeah, as said, I'm going to be heading off to Mount Moon first. So as you saw from Archford, you head up towards Boggy Waste and you kind of go around and do a little thing. I took a little shortcut because I've beaten Mount Moon, the real path, before. So I took a shortcut, otherwise you do have to rock smash there and take another path around. Otherwise we are here. Now in Mount Moon, people wanted to see me hunt secret rooms, so I am going to be doing that once we get to the floors of them. However, otherwise, we are just going to head off. So the 2 things you are going to need in here are going to be rock smash and a lunar key. I will show you where to get a lunar key if you have not obtained a lunar key yet, as well as suggested might be a golden mask or a friend bow, because there are some pretty decent recruitables in here. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So starting in the first 10 floors, you're not really going to find much interesting for recruitables. All you're really going to find actually is just Jigglypuff and Clefairy. Other than that, there's really honestly no point in doing much in the first 10 floors. So yeah. Otherwise, there's not really many great items even to start the beginning. The only great thing would be to kill any Umbreon you happen to find, because they have a chance of dropping 200 poke. Other than that, TMs aren't great, the recruits aren't that great. There's, like I said, there's not really much that's interesting when it gets to the first 5 floors. Once we hit 16F, things will get a little bit more spicy. So yeah, as you kind of are going to see, weather is going to kind of hinder me a little bit, but I do have safety goggles, so even if the weather is like foggy or something, I will be able to at least see the entire layout of a floor. We just started! Guys, we just started and we found a monster house already. What is this? Eight F. And we've already found a monster house. What to do? Just... What the heck? Well, Drift Bloom to the rescue! Oh my gosh. You've got to be kidding. Oh, hello. Yeah, this is what's known as a monster house on PMU. It kind of just happens, you know? Like, man. Let's say, plain seed out the drain. I'm okay with that. I tried to get Blim some... I just wasted that, didn't I? I did. Well. Let's continue on and pretend that whole shebang just didn't happen. That was incredible. Now, I'm also very notorious about getting freaking monster houses that early and quickly. Okay. But anyways, here we are after 10F. You're gonna want Rock Smash. If you don't have a Lunar Key, follow the path I just took, and there is a Lunar Key right there. The Lunar Key, you only ever have to get one, and it is reusable. So that's why you only ever need to get one. Then, once you're done with all that, use your Lunar Key here, and we can continue on. Yeah, PMU, I was actually first introduced back in, at least PMU-wise, I was introduced back in late 2009, early 2010 to PMU 6, the version before this. I had a lot of fun, but it went down not even a couple months after I really started playing, so I didn't get to see much of the late game dungeons. Then there were people who were able to find ways to be able to reproduce that, which I am keeping names shut and everything. Oh yeah, so I guess while they're talking about it in global, I can actually talk about some recent changes that have happened. So solar power and ice body, as well as like how much hail damage does, those kinds of abilities actually and stuff got changed. So it's kind of like a percent sort of thing now, instead of it actually being a whatchamacallit. Instead of just being like a certain percent, I think. Like the percent kind of got changed around. And there's some kind of boring stuff in whatchamacallit, in the eggs. But anyways, as you see, starting on 16F, there are going to be stairs that are facing kind of a weird way. Ignore those ones if you do not want EXP, as those ones will give Monster House a summon trap. Anyways, nice Mime Jr. that we found there, because that is one of the recruits you can start finding. 16 through 30, you are able to find Mime Jr. as well as Skitty on these floors. They are both all times somewhat like uncommonish to find. And we're just gonna get rid of everything and head into our real stairs. Yep, and speaking, wow, we have found both of the recruits already. We have found both of the recruits already. Found a Mime Junior last floor, and we found a Skitty this floor. So yeah, the stairs that are facing up to the right are going to be the ones that you want to take if you want to go down the, whatchamacallit? Up and to the right if you want to head down the real stairs. The other ones will do summon traps that they will have a chance to fail. Alright, well, let's keep going. Oh boy. And that is that. Okay. Oh shoot, my belly. Okay, let's keep going. Alright, so when we reach here, there are a couple things you want to know. This one right here is going to lead you to the Clefairy and Clefable Horde, which they all have Friend Guard and spam like Reflect, Light Screen, Minimize, and a bunch of other things that really, it's going to be hard to kill, and you probably will not kill them. This over here, the stairs right here, are going to be for the fake path of Mount Moon, which only goes up to 40F. The real path goes up to 60F. Excuse me. And then the one that has the star next to it over in the top right corner, that is the stairs that we do want to take. These ones are the for the real path, so we're going to go down this one. The real path goes down to 60F. I should say goes up to 60F, excuse me. Excuse that Discord for popping up for a moment. For some reason. Okay. Let's keep going. Hey, another Mime Junior. So that's, I think, 2 Mime Juniors and a Skitty so far. Alright, let's keep going. Now, in the walls here, I don't know if they're hidden or not. I think they are. X-ray specs. And then there's also like comet shards and stardusts and other sorts of those kind of things where you can find in the walls hidden if you bring like Frisk or you see a sparkle in the wall. That's the kind of stuff. Oh, make that 3 Mime Juniors now. Alright, I don't have PP, so I need to go recover some, like, right now. Okay, Max Ether. Okay, another fake stair. We'll get rid of you. Oh, I moved on this one. Oh, no, I didn't. Didn't count as that. Alright, so once you hit 30F of Mount Moon, there is a little bit of a storage here that you can store stuff or get rid of some things. Like, for example, we can store a lunar key, we can store a heavy box now. Open up a couple spaces and we can keep on running. Starting on these floors. In eggs in walls. if I'm right, they also might be hidden. You are able to find Happini in eggs. No, it's regular wall eggs for Happini, and then hidden in eggs on these floors is Minccino. Those Minccino eggs are hidden in walls. The one recruit that you can find on these floors is Abra, floors 31 through 45. So yeah, like I said, not too bad of recruits here. Okay. And at this point, you will stop finding fake stairs. There will only be one set of them. So we can just keep cruising like we kind of are right now. Once we hit the higher floors, we are definitely going to have a little bit of a struggle here. Oh, speaking of things, look right here. There happens to be a star piece in the wall. Very nice. If I didn't mention it, yeah, star piece is part of it. Stardust and star pieces, I believe, are ones that are visible, but I know comet shards are a hidden item in the walls here. Okay, we're going to keep going because it seems like we're doing pretty well. We're actually getting very lucky with the stairs. Now, there's actually... I know people said they wanted to watch me hunt for secret rooms in the higher floors. They are only in Mount Moon on floors 46, 47, 48, 49. 50F, you have a special kind of thing that's on the next floor that I'll show you. And then 51 through 59. So 60, 50, you will not be able to find them. All other floors you can. Now here we kind of have a mini rendition of Team Charm adding a Wobbuffet in here. Now you get to witness the great music. And believe it or not, Wobbuffet is actually the leader of the team. And there we go. Just before the good part begins, we ended up getting we defeated Team Charm. Alright, let's keep going. So yeah, continuing, 41 through 45, you will still be able to find Abras. I do believe Abras are all times as well. So, you don't have to fret about that. Wow, we are, like I said, getting very lucky with the stair spawn being very close to where we spawn. Like, again. Alright, well. And as I was going to talk about, there is a fun fact about Mount Moon Seagrams. And I guess we can kind of talk about what I missed here. Excuse me. There is a silk chamber that is on floor 45 of Mount Moon, and it is for your rose silk, which is for your berries. Now, like I said, starting on these floors, 46 through 59, except for 50, you will be able to find secret rooms here in Mount Moon. Now, there is kind of a bit of a problem though. Some of the NPCs up here actually hit level 100. And as you can see, beat up is a very, very bad problem that can happen. So make sure, if you are up here, make sure you have your max elixirs ready, because you may have to use them fairly often. Especially because, like I said, some of the NPCs up here can hit level 100. Now, if I remember right, I remember asking some staff members about how rare the secret rooms are up here. If I remember correctly, it is a 5% or less chance that they happen on these floors. So if we found one, I will feel extremely lucky, as I have never found one. And it wasn't actually known for a little while that you could even find secret rooms here. I think they added it quite a few months after they released this. Oh, what's this? Oh, a big green apple pot hidden. So yeah, if we find the secret room, guys, there's gonna be quite some excitement. As, usually, I get pretty lucky with secret rooms, that I've found pretty much one in every dungeon that there is one, except for, I think, here, as well as, Tanrin Mansion, actually. I believe Tanrin Mansion's the only other dungeon I do not have, I don't remember finding a secret room in. Excuse me, I'm sorry, my throat is very clogged up right now. Okay, we're gonna kill this Gengar, we're gonna rest up really quickly, and we're gonna head to the next floor. Okay, now that the fog's cleared, we'll actually be able to see what's going on. This is a very kind of rare tile that you sometimes see up here. Alright, I'm kind of running on every tile just to make sure that if they happen to be a part of the room, I want to make sure they're included. No. That Clefable is spamming minimize, and I don't like that. Yeah, we're not going to be able to pass that Clefable anymore. It's 3 minimizes. Oh no. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. I guess I'm going to have to skip and just hope that none of those tiles I skipped have a secret room. It's also a very low amount of traps up here as well. And oh boy. We're going to attack. Yeah, we are attacking you right now. So I'm not letting you spam minimize anymore. Thank you. Alright, vroom vroom. Alright. Yeah, if you see a trap spawn, don't worry. I have that problem all the time where as soon as I find one, I think, secret room, right away. Because I really want to see a secret room here. Because I've never gotten to find one. It'd be awesome to find one on stream so I could show you guys. Now, this room I have checked. Whoa. I also forgot to mention, as a recruit up here, I believe it's more towards like night and dusk there you are able to find Kecleon here. It's a rare recruit, but you are able to get them here. So no, you don't have to do the method that you do in the PMD games. Good, Zatu got out of the way. Oh, that was a warp trap. Hey, and we found the Absol that was using Razor Wind. I would love to find the secret room right now. We'll take that. That's a revive. Which, revives can also heal, any dead teammates, as in, like, it'll revive them as well. Okay, let's get you out of the way. And run. Oh no, you are not spamming minimize. And we are going to need the max ether again, because we are running out of moves. There we go. Alright, we'll run this row again to make sure. Yeah, your belly will, if you search for secret rooms like I do, your belly is going to run out very fast, so make sure that you are paying attention to your belly. Alright, well. There we go. Get rid of some more Pokemon. Their belly's already empty again. Alright, we're gonna need another big green apple. Alright, well, yeah, that was it for this floor. So, yep, we'll have to find the stairs. Now, like I said, for now, 49 is going to be the last one we can find a secret room on. Whoa. Oh no! I hit the regular stairs on accident. Oh. Yeah, that's a big hindrance. Alright, well, we'll just skip because this is what I'm talking about. Alright, so how the switches work here is you hit a switch. Star pieces are good for selling for 4,900 poke, excuse me. So, yeah. It's basically just a selling item, just like the main games. Okay, so the switches work here, as in, if I hit the top right one, it will go to the bottom right. If I hit the top right one, it will go to the bottom left. It's the opposite. So, the way to get through is, you go to bottom right, you go bottom right again, then you're going to go top right, you're going to go bottom left, and then one last time, bottom left, and ta-da! You have reached the end. Fun fact, you used to actually have to have Rock Smash here, and if you didn't have Rock Smash, if you didn't have an escaping item, you had to give up here and you would fail to reach the end. They added an escape orb after that, but then once they added the escape orb, not long later they just got rid of the Rock Smash Rock and escape orb. Anyways, let us keep heading through. And let's hope we don't have a failure again. I feel so bad that I just did that. Oh, also for eggs, up here you can find Lunatone and hidden eggs. And for some odd reason you can get Illumise in these eggs. And you don't even see those throughout any part of the dungeon. Yeah, there's a regular egg right there. Man, do I hate minimize. But we can do this. We can do it. My hopes are we really find an SR someday here. That is my goal, is I want to find an SR in here. And then go back to Tanrin Mansion and find one there. Aw, man. Now that's a really big troll. Is when there's a wonder tile that counts as a trap. It's a troll to me because why couldn't that just spawn regularly? Why did it have to be a hidden wonder tile, you know? What the heck? Alright, we gotta be careful because I have a feeling... Oh, or I just outright killed it. Whoops. But yeah, so this Clefable over here is minimized once, and we're gonna try and kill it right now. Thank you. And there is a Stardust right there. If you happen to want to know what that does, it's pretty much the same thing as a Star Piece, it's really only a selling item, and it only sells for 1,000. So if I had to say there was an item in here to ignore that's on walls, it would definitely be the Stardust. I'd pick up any like star pieces and comet shards you happen to see. Even pick up like the shards you use for tutor moves, because those can at least sell for 1k a piece as well to players. Recruit Gibble. I wish, Levy, but unfortunately Gibble is not in this dungeon. If it was, you bet I'd be going and hunting for it. See? Like, it's weird that we found a hidden wonder tile last floor, and yet there's a regular one here. You know? Yep, there you go. Gibble is soon TM. Be very careful around the stairs. Get rid of Mawile. And we will continue our hunt. Usually a stamina band honestly would probably be better for hunting on these floors. But I like having the safety goggles so I can at least have my dragon gem going. Almost missed that tile. Alright. Let's head up here. Oh! Oh no. And there it is too. Our safety goggles just became sticky. So now unless we use a cleanse orb, we won't be able to use our safety goggles. Thankfully, I always recommend carrying one cleanse and one recycle orb on you. Even if you have to buy them, I recommend doing it because it's very worthwhile in the end for moments like that. Alright, well, I've marked the end of this floor, so done with this one, on to another. Also, you still can find monster houses on these floors, so definitely be on the lookout, because if you find a monster house on the floor, you will not be able to find a secret room. It sucks, and I've had it happen before. But you know what? You learn it just happens. Oh, I thought... Houndoom beat up everything on the floor. Seems to be only these things, so I'm thinking this seems to be a whoa. Hello. Thinking this seems to be a one-room floor. We'll pick up this apple just in case. We need one like we need one right now. Okay. Well, we'll take this plain seed. Another one of ours must have got incinerated or bug bitten at one point. Oh, it's not the only room on the floor. I'm kind of surprised with that. Oh, well, I'm off tile, and I just somehow revealed that. Oh, I thought we found... See, that's a moment I'm talking about. When that kind of moment happens to me, where I find a trap, and I think I found a secret room, I do it a lot. Because I usually try and get myself hyped, like, oh, it's taking long to appear, it might be it. And then you just find it and you're like, oh, it's not. Wow, 2 spike traps in that room. Normally I don't find more than like a trap or 2 in a room. Yeah, I'm praying for my usual stream luck where I usually end up... Wow, 3 spike traps on one floor. I don't see that very often. 3 of the same trap on the floor. Oh, that's a warp trap. That's a lot of poke. Alright, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it now. Let's kill them all. I need to heal. Wow. Right below that slacking, so right down here, I believe it was. Yep. Oh, it was a big mushroom. Ha. That's funny. Alright, so where... We started somewhere over this way. Because I know there was, I think, a room I said with 3 spots. Yeah, it was up here. Then I got morphed from here. I finished that room. Finish up this one. We'll eat another big green apple. We'll head down to this big room and start searching. I know a couple people said they wanted to see this, so that's why I'm doing it in case anyone asks. Plus, it'd be awesome to find one on stream so you guys could see me getting one of these. No, Levy, it was not a sparkle in the wall. It was a very... If it was, Levy, I must have missed it then. Feels bad, man. Alright, now... The room I never like searching. The room that has the real stairs, because there's going to be times where you find secret room stairs, and they are right next to where the actual stairs are, and you hit the real stairs on accident. I've had that. More specifically, I've had it once in the dungeon we're actually going to be running after this in Sunrise Temple. Alright, well, it appears to be this floor, so we only have 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. So we still do have 4 floors to be able to find the secret room. And that was a sparkle up in this corner. Yep, a green shard. Shards are also good for later on that if you want to teach tuner moves. Because normally you're not going to get the one you want on your first try. Mega Punch. That's funny. Whoa. A white herb. And I was about to say, I thought I saw that we were somewhat running out of belly. Like I said, especially if you don't use a stamina band. Oh. This happens very often. Oh wow, one of them actually had a big mushroom on them. And that's another thing. Be careful of stealth rock traps. I was in here, and I died on the first floor of a dungeon because of a stealth rock trap. I ran over it as a Volcarona and took, yeah, quadruple damage from rocks. Twice. Because I ran over it. Didn't see that I ran over that trap, and I ran over it twice in a matter of less than a second. So my Volcarona kind of instantly just said nope, and it fainted. It happened just yesterday. Okay, Porygon over there. And this is the kind of thing that if you want to find a secret room, this is what I usually recommend. Having some sort of way to be able to speed around and be able to check rooms really fast. So that way, you know, you're not having to go through a room very, very quickly. And we already went through this one. Okay, so we went through all the rooms then. Except for maybe the stairs room, because I don't know if I found that yet. What was it? I'm gonna check this room again, because I feel like... Oh wait, yeah, I know, I remember doing it. Room I did... Oh yeah, it was a stair. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Derp. Alright. Well, we have a clear sky, so let's go hunting. Oh yeah, it used conversion at some point. Turned into a fairy type. Lunar Dance from Metronome. Holy moly. That was different. Let's see if he beats up into the... Yeah, he did. Normally you can sometimes get unlucky or lucky and have a moment where Houndoom will do that. Beat up will move everyone into the wall or something like that. It was very different. Okay, we're gonna remove Clefable. Be cool to see a Cochleon, but I'm not gonna say that we're gonna find one. I think the ones up here, the green ones, are usually at dusk and night. Or no, they're, I think, dawn and day. Because then purple Kecleon, which is in the fake path, is dusk and night. Well, Beldum in the fake path, yeah, Beldum is there. Oh. I was like, I warped and I thought I ran over secret stairs. Yeah, you guys can see how much I really want to find one. Right? Okay, ran that, and... Alright, so that room's done. I think that was it, actually. Yep. Alright. There's one place I wasn't sure of if there's another room. Down this way somewhere? Oh, there is. I ran this room already, I'm sorry, and I think I actually did. Yeah, you guys can see how kind of few traps they are. And secret rooms count, weirdly enough, as traps. Just ones that aren't activatable by C-trap orbs. I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I'm running out of big green apples really fast. But we only have 3... There was a sparkle in the wall? Oh my god. RIP. That probably was either a comet shard or a heart scale. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, we are still kind of running around seeing if we can find... Also, I need... Oh. Hello. Yeah, random summon trap. I'm getting nervous. We're running out of time. We only have a few rooms left and a couple more floors. I'm just trying to... 2 HP. Oh my. And if you really search hard, at one point your patience is going to be rewarded and you will find one. That's why I always say to myself, just keep going. Hello! Nice to meet you! Heart scales, if you guys didn't know, are able to be found on the ground like this as well as walls. And look what we just found. Nice. I guess if we don't find a secret room, that's good enough to me. Heart scales will teach, by the way. How heart scales work is, if you have one and go to a togetic in any region, once you use the heart scale, 5 random egg moves will show up. And then you can pick the one you want to learn, or you don't have to learn any at all. But wow. That was lucky. I'm pretty sure they are rarer on the ground than they are in the walls. So I feel really good about that. Whoa. There we go. That is everything down. Alright. Alright, so it's those two, then we got this one. I really want to show one off because Mount Moon's secret rooms look really cool too. Oh my. Niagras is hurting. Alright, let's get out of this room. I don't want him attacking me anymore. Oh my gosh. Oh, warp trap. Let's head back up to where we were. Okay, so right there, so just this tile. And it looks like we got one last room to search here. I'm definitely going to have to restock up on supplies after this. Because I am... By the end of next floor, I'm going to be probably nearly out of apples. And we have finished searching. So... we have one floor's chance left. This is the last floor we can find the secret room on. Hey, use beat up. Come on. Do it. Do it. There we are. So this is why Mount Moon can also be good EXP. Is you can have consistent beat up from Houndoom. You AoE the floor, and then you can just move on to the next floor. And not have to waste any time hunting every Pokemon in every room. Alright, well, and it sucks that it's foggy this floor, but we're still gonna persist on. If there's that secret room, I will be ecstatic. But looking at it, it already looks like all the traps have probably been found. And if we get lucky, we might find another trap or two. I don't think we searched the stairs room yet, so I'm going to leave that for last. We searched these two. We searched that one. And I was right, we did end up finding another trap, but it was a wonder tile, so I'm going to say probably we're going to find no more traps on this floor and that a secret room is going to be no-go this run. A little unfortunate, but like I said, one day I will make it my goal to find a Mount Moon secret room. Yeah, the only place I don't think I've checked yet was this room. We're gonna go very carefully. And that would be a nope. No secret rooms this run, guys. A little unfortunate, but, you know, I'm okay with it. I mean, at least we get to get out of here now. But anyways, starting off, at the end, we have a Deoxys boss. Deoxys can drop either a Life Orb, a Deoxys Heart Slate, an EXPL, and I'm not sure if it drops it anymore, but it used to drop a Never Melt Ice. Get rid of Deoxys' buffs by Clear Smog. And paralyze Deoxys. Let's see if Drifloon can do it. I think it's gonna. It did. That's the other thing. The tight belt. And we just got one. The tight belt makes it so you can walk over even walls and not use any belly whatsoever. Actually, no. I think it's, yeah. Having friends the user's belly when walking, it does not work when the user passes through walls. But we just got one. Now for the end box. There are a couple goodies in here, but we'll see if we get them. There's stuff like TM Sludge Wave and a couple other good things that we can find from there. So let's see what happens. And we're gonna open up some family inboxes. Torchic Hair, a Chespin Claw, Liepard Fang, Totodile Fang, Stardust and TM Hyper Beam. Let's throw the Hyper Beam and the Tight Belt and any of the revives that we got. Our Big Mushrooms, a Green Shard, our heart scale, a mushroom, a relic, or a blue shard. Levy, it was by accident, okay, man? I can't help gastrointestinal functions of my body. Can I get some not like this in the chat because Levy's making fun of the fact that I had to burp? Alright, well. Someone dropped a big green apple, so we'll do that. And we are going to stock up, and next up we are going to head out to Sunrise Temple over in Tanrin. First, I would like to get my inventory sorted a little bit. And the Whooper Arena stuff begins. Oh no. I'm being followed. Help! Help. Alright, well, first off, we are going to get some rev items from storage. Because I could use a few more. They found me. We'll store that stuff. I need 9 big green apples. How are you helping me in my stream right now? The big green apple I thank you for, but... Is that right? 6? Yep. Emotional support. Alright, well. Alright guys, we're off. Oh no. Everyone's... I'm starting to be followed. Oh no. Alright. Well, to get to Sunrise Temple, we actually don't need anything for it inside. We are going to, actually, could we? Nah, I'm not gonna bring anything. We can at least do one thing. Where is it? There it is. Alright, so to get to our next dungeon, Sunrise Temple, we are going to be heading off this way in the southern part of this right side path. We're going to head into Eastern Tanrin. We are going to head off down this way towards Sunrise Temple, because it is this way. Now, for Sunrise Temple, there is a rest house that you can use over that way. But we are going to head off this way towards the actual dungeon. There is a Chimecho assembly off to the left and a Kangaskhan storage off to the right. And you don't need any items inside? I'm actually going to do something a little different here. We are going to store a safety goggles and we're going to pick a stamina band out. Well, that's another reason I like streaming these, Levy. It's just so people can learn where these kind of are. Alright, let's go. Now, there isn't really much to the first 7 floors, so to be honest, I would just ignore them. Honestly. I should have brought my... But yeah, there's no recruitables in these first couple floors, so you really don't have another reason to really kind of focus on these floors at all. Once we hit 8, there will be one. We're actually getting through this really fast. Holy moly. Okay, thank you. Oh, thanks for working this in. Alright, starting on 8F. At all times, you will be able to find Litleo. There it is, speaking of which. But yeah, you can find Litleos on these floors. All times, it is, and both the evolutions are in. Male and female differences are included. It is 87.5 female, 12.5% male. Alright, well, let's keep going. Oh. Never equipped the stamina band, that might be a good idea. Alright. Alright. This is in total 28 floors, and there is a split after 14F that we are about to see. Oh, moved on accident. Oh. Two Litleos next to each other. Alright. I'm not places for it. Ah, there they are. Let's say we're running out of places for it. Alright. After 14F. Right over here, there is a storage for you. Otherwise, that's all there is to this midpoint. Let's keep going. The important stuff. So starting on 15F, you are going to be able to find a few things. If the time is dawn or day, which is currently day right now. Let's check how much time we got left for it. 2 hours 51 minutes will be dusk. So in 2 hours 51 minutes, even 35 seconds, it will be the time for Golet. Golet is out 15 through 28, dusk and night only at this part. And then dawn and day on floors 15 through 28, you will be able to find Chimchar. So Chimchar we are able to find right now. Besides being a starter, this is the place where you find Chimchar. Also on these floors, 15 through 27, you have a chance of finding a secret room. These secret rooms are a little important because if you are able to complete the puzzle, at the end there is a Volcarona egg. There is a Larbesta egg. Now, it's funny I'm in here because when I did my Sunrise Temple video, fun fact, I ended up finding a secret room during the run, but what happened? It was next to the stairs and I missed it. And I had failed the one other time that I recorded me trying to show the secret room solution, so that way people would be able to follow it. But no, I unfortunately ended up failing it, and I'd love to show a redemption at it. There we go. Secret rooms are kind of uncommon, more towards probably the rare end. Oh. Rip all the freaking grimy traps we've been finding. Wow. Oh! As soon as I say that, recycle orb on the ground. Very nice. Now, the secret room stairs are going to be facing the opposite way of the regular stairs, where they'll be going down and to the right. That is how you will know you find them. Oh, I thought I saw Chimchar for a moment. I was like, oh, hi. Alright, well, excuse me, if I can find my way back. There we are. And secret rooms, I forgot to mention, the floors are going to be 15 through 27. You cannot find them on the last floor. And as for Chimchar, it's kind of on the, it's definitely uncommon, but it's not more towards the rare side. It's more of a common uncommon. Like, I've found up to 3 in one run before. Alright, well, seems things are going over pretty well right now. And there's Golurk, Infernape, Volcarona. I have no space. I think, you know what, I think I ended up forgetting to open up a box from the Mount Moon run. Oh, nice. One shot everything. Escape Orb became sticky. Ooh. Alright. Huh. Let's keep going. Alright, so on the last floor we can find a secret room. I'm not suspecting to find one. Oh, that was a Chimchar. A celebration, we check its room. Okay, no secret room. Alright. After 28F, once we get to the end, we have a boss here. Entei. And he thinks we're bothering his domain. And we'll fight him. Ow! Now he can drop a big mushroom, a chark, or a fire diamond, or he can drop the Entei Heart Slate. Since this is a smaller dungeon, it's a bit rarer to get the slate than others. And that's not all. We also have some end boxes. They don't have really the best, per se, end box items, but you know, it's kind of a beginning dungeon that's like for your 40s or 50s for training. But we'll go open up a box, and then we're actually going to be heading back to Archburg because there was one last dungeon that I haven't really been seeing any suggestions. So if you guys want to suggest something for a dungeon, I'll probably be willing to take one more before I stop the stream. Alright, but anyways, let's go to Zatu. You got Relic Base and Twisted Spoon. Nice. Alright. Alright. We are going to... Actually, you know what? Let's get Driploon and let's just fly over. I don't see why not. Drift Blim. And then, like I said, we'll head off to Voltaic Rainforest next. And unless I get maybe one more suggestion, I'm going to end the stream after that. We're in a few more. You know, we've been finding the recruits, definitely. In terms of secret rooms and that kind of stuff, I haven't been getting too lucky with it. I'm okay with that, though. As long as you guys are getting to see what you wanted to see, that's what I care about more. Alright, let's head down into here. Perfect. I can sell stuff to you. No, I don't want to sell that. I want to sell a Twisted Spoon and a Relic Base. Then... I thought so. There was one box we forgot to open. What does it have? Ooh, an Axu Fang. I actually have a friend who's looking for Axu items right now. Axu and Noibat, so I'll keep the Axu item for sure. Alright, well. For Voltaic Rainforest, it's in this region. We are not going to need any HMs or any items inside necessarily. It's just pretty much going to be a straight run through. with a mini boss and a boss to face and an unbox. I may have to do something, so yeah. So if you just follow the path I've been going, we'll reach our destination in just a few seconds. So right over this way, right into this little place here. We'll take Undergrowth. This is where our stuff is, our next spot. There is a Chimecho Assembly and a Kangaskhan storage down there, but I'm going to be right back. I'm going to be doing something quickly. Alright. Yeah, okay, so I guess... I wish Metagon, but there's two things about that. One, I do not have an odd key... couple things, actually. One, I do not have an odd keystone. Two, Spiritomb is not in the mansion. Three, if I was to get Spiritomb, I'd have to hunt an odd keystone in the basement from Spiritombs, and that's a 3% drop. And last but not least, I have to go to the courtyard for the secret rooms that have Spiritomb. And another thing, if I was to even find a secret room, which are only floors 11 through 15, by the way, for that, I'd have to wait until nighttime to use that odd keystone in the first place. So really, there is pretty much no way I can do that right now. I'd only be able to hunt the odd keystone and get as far as finding the secret room. That's it. I just noticed I didn't even buy my supplies I said I was going to. I will probably after this off stream. But anyway, starting in Voltaic Rainforest, the first 30 floors, the only thing that is honestly worth mentioning is that you are able to find Stunfisk on all floors, all times. At least floors 1 through 30, that is. Someone was selling it at Keystone? To be honest, I'm not really interested in Spiritomb, at least at this current moment, I'm not. So, I'm fine with not having an odd keystone. But like I said, hunting the secret room, I don't know, for 50k. I'd pass on that. I'd rather hunt it than, you know, pay 50k for it, to be honest. I know how rare it is. It's 3%, but I'd rather hunt it on my own if I was to give my input on that. It's so much more rewarding when you actually find an odd keystone. Let me tell you, you'd need either A, a lot of mansion keys, or B, you would need a lot of one-room orbs if you want to go odd keystone hunting and secret room hunting for Tandarin Courtyard. That would be totally worth it, and that's kind of funny as well. 6666 poke in a shop tile. Well, guys, we've basically seen one of every recruit that we can find so far. Let's see if we can keep it up. We haven't seen a Stunfisk yet. And Stunfisk is definitely, like, uncommon. I'm pretty sure even if you don't try, you're gonna find one eventually. So yeah, if you guys have any more dungeon suggestions, I'm probably gonna be taking one more. And then I'm going to be stopping the stream for today. I can give you an old keystone. It's odd keystone, but for free since I have like 10 from Hollow HC, it saves you half the pain. To be honest, if you want me to show that, I'd rather off stream kind of get Spiritomb, to be honest. Because I don't want you guys to have to watch the pain of having to find a secret room in Tannerin Courtyard, nonetheless have to hunt the odd keystone in the first place to even be able to have Spiritomb spawn. Like, to me, I think of that from the viewer standpoint. Would viewers really want to watch me, go through and hunt an odd keystone? Even if I was given one, would you guys want to watch me sit there and hunt a secret room that's pretty rare? I've only ever found it. I've only ever found it twice, and I shouldn't have opened my mouth because I knew people were gonna say it. I knew I shouldn't have said it because I knew people would say they'd want to. Maybe another time. Maybe what I could do is maybe set it up where I could get an odd keystone at my own time and find the secret room, and then start off a stream maybe obtaining the Spiritomb. But that's going to be a big if. Flurry's immortal right there, that Raichu. But like I said, I don't want to have to bore you guys with that kind of thing. Especially, that's another thing. I would need a lot of one-room orbs and or mansion keys. I may have some left over from Shiny Zekrom, at least one-room orbs, that is. In terms of mansion keys, I only have the... There's Stunfisk, everybody! Derpfish. We've been doing really good with recruits. We've been usually finding them. Oh wow, my belly's actually empty already. I'm gonna need not only a max ether, but I'm also gonna need a big green apple. But yeah, we'll see. And like I said, I kind of like having to hunt my own odd keystone because I feel kind of more rewarding when I actually find it on my own than giving it, because then you're like, oh, well, yay, I found it. Or, well, I got one. Alright, well, as you can see, there are chestnuts here, but the chestnuts will not do anything. Oh no, the stairs are over there. Ooh. Vroom, vroom. And yes, I have very fast fingers to be able to change between Pokemon that quickly. So how's everybody's day been going? Or evenings for a good portion of the world. Or early mornings if you're even up at that point. Which I'd say rip to that. There we are. Vroom. Slow? I feel you there. I definitely feel you there. Oh yeah, and if I did forget to mention, on these floors, if you do not have something that protects from paralysis or have like a gem that'll protect you from status conditions, the water here does paralyze you, as you saw with that Politoed. So be careful. So I would either suggest having something that prevents status conditions, or you have rest, or you have refresh handy, or aromatherapy or anything like it. You know what I mean? That actually fit for that floor, to be honest. Alright, we're starting to pick up the floor slack a little bit. We're starting to find them a little bit. Oh, and now that's a rare occurrence. A revival herb in here. Very nice, because we can add to our like 16 pages of rev items that I have in my storage. You know, I gotta wonder how many pages exactly that my storage is using right now. I know it's pretty high. I don't even want to look now that I said that. Alright. Jealous? Trust me, when I do these dungeon runs and I don't die, I usually find a lot of rev items. Like, there was one dungeon that people had suggested they wanted to see me do, and I was finding reviving items left and right and left and right. I just kept finding them so quickly that eventually I got, I'm pretty sure, over in one stream, over like 2 pages of rev items from the dungeons people wanted to see done. It was crazy. Well, we're all... Oh, another Stunfisk. Like I said, they're pretty uncommon. You'll see at least 1 or 2 when running through. Dream Grove. I could do that. You know what? I'll save that for another time, I think, because I do kind of want to end the stream after this, because I have something I do need to attend to after this. So, if you guys, in either the comments or even the live chat right now, if you want a certain dungeon done, why don't you guys start suggesting, and maybe I can start getting some dungeons lined up for the next stream, so that way the next time I do a PMU Dungeon Run stream, we can get right into it. You're good. But yeah, how about that? If you guys start suggesting what kind of dungeons you want to see done in the next PMU stream. Like I said, so that way I don't have to, you know, because I feel bad having to ask people to, you know, give me some suggestions that they want to see. Yeah, I can definitely do Dream Grove next time. The Selectros boss, don't even worry about it. It doesn't even drop any good stuff. After you beat him, though, there is a storage here for you to use. So you can store our mushrooms that we found. You know, Metagon, it's funny you say Winden, because I don't think I've actually done a Winden dungeon yet. I don't even think I've done an Expo dungeon either. I think all the dungeons I've done so far have been either Tanrin or Archford. I would like to maybe do a Winden dungeon for a change. So I could. The Cryptic Place I did, I believe in the very first stream that I did. I think it was even the very first dungeon I did. So I would maybe suggest going and watching that one, Metagon. Or just search for my videos, Cryptic Chasm. A guilds highlight episode talking about different guilds. Well, I'd have a lot, because even guilds that have like 4 or 5 people would have to be included, because if I forget to include a guild, they're going to be, you know, kind of probably angry and whatnot. Alright, so starting on these floors, there's a couple things. If it is dawn or day, you will be able to find Skidoo here. And if it's dusk or night, whoa. If it's dusk or night, you will be able to find Shelmet here. And as you can see, there's Beat Up here. In eggs, there's also Skidoo there. There's Tynamo in there. And a couple other mons that I can't remember off the top of my head, and I'm sorry. Oh! Here's our first one of these in a while. A Monster House. We only had one on 8F of Mount Moon, and that was it. We haven't seen one since. But, welcome to another Monster House, then. Why did I do parts you can output in all guilds? Well, like I said, another reason for it is there's probably a lot more guilds than just like 1 or 2 that would have to be included. So I'd have to probably get a list. And if I'm gonna name out all the members, I feel like that would be really kind of boring. I could do that, a various Winden Dungeon like a big run of just a lot of Winden Dungeons. Except there's not many that are really interesting. The only ones people would really kind of want to maybe see would be SD and SL, SF, Winden Training Dojo, and maybe Crystal Ruins and Crystal Castle. Besides those, Winden, that's the thing, is Winden doesn't have many, dungeons to it that are interesting. And that's where I feel like it would kind of start to lack a little bit. Oh. Oops. I don't want these. But yeah, if I highlight guilds, I'd have to, be kind of consistently watching not only what members are in these guilds, but then I'd have to probably say, well, who's what role in that guild, and would people really want to be interested in seeing, guild stuff? I mean, I could maybe get something, but again, it's another one of those things I really don't think would be that interesting for people to watch. And that's why, not the members, we're talking about the guild and the key people and active guilds. We'll see even then if there is an inactive guild and they saw that, like a guild highlight video or a couple highlight videos of guilds, I feel like people would still not really want to see it. I heard separating a new dungeon is something to winning. Saw some curious stuff over the range on the outskirts of SF Mountain. It really wouldn't surprise me if they did add something over in that big range. But there is a dungeon there. It is, oh, what am I thinking? It's, Mount Stormhold. But, there is a, what am I thinking? There is a new part in Tanrin that was recently added, and Flurry has been kind of showing a few bits and pieces of places that are over there. For example, there is a hint towards a dungeon that is down there. So we might have something to look forward to soon. And all I could see is that this dungeon name starts with a T of sorts. Because when Flurry tried to cross out the name, I could make out the very first letter, and it starts with a T. So I'm guessing it's Tanrin something. What? I don't know. I can't wait to see what it's like. And if anyone is to ask, Shelmet is not in the eggs here. Not on the S8 SF mountain, but on the parts outside where you can't get to. So we're near the Crystal Ruins instance. Range 1 is near a part where Fortis and Wind blend. Tanrin Sand Kingdom? I couldn't tell if it was 2 or 3 words. That was the thing. And if I said 60 floors for this place, I meant 50. This place is only 50 floors. I keep forgetting it's 50 and not 60. Well, it's a place I heard about was over by Snowvale Den and Snowvale Lair, actually, on a mountain range kind of up that way. But other than that, I haven't really heard much for dungeons besides the one Flurry's kind of been showing and hinting at recently, which is cool. I'm excited. Oh, shoot. Hello. Alright, well, we're gonna head right in. And next off, we have our next boss. And what is gonna be our final boss and final completion of a dungeon for this stream. Who is it? None other but Raikou. Raikou has 3 drops, by the way. Raikou can drop either, well, 4. Nothing, Big Mushroom, TM Thunder, or the Raikou Heart Slate. Go Drifblim, you can beat him! And we got what looks to be nothing from him. Just to make sure, no, he didn't drop anything. And at the very end here, oh, for some reason I got caught. There is one lone box. The best I can say you can get from it is a TM Thunderbolt. So we'll open up this box and then we'll call it a stream for today. I didn't want to stream for too long, so I did already kind of plan that it was going to be a kind of shorter one. We have a couple family items in our end box. And there it is. And I got a Noibat card, which I'm not sure if my friend has, so I will definitely store that. And we got the best thing, TM Thunderbolt. Very, very nice. Yeah, so besides that, guys, I think that is going to be the end of today's stream. But yeah, I'd like to thank you guys to the ones who came out throughout the stream or happened to be interacting with me on PMU. And the next time, it seems like we're going to be starting out by going to Dream Grove down in Tanrin Undercity, and maybe running a couple Winden dungeons since we haven't done a Winden dungeon yet on stream. So yeah, thank you guys for coming out, and I'll see you guys on the next PMU Dungeon Running stream, or the next content I have coming out.